Hello, ladies and gentlemen. It's Papa Bale. And we're 2 coils in to our toroidal. We're just making sure everything's going to work when we finally hook it up. I'm going to shorten these ends down and put the battery pack, or maybe 2 battery packs. I don't know yet. We'll probably run them in parallel based on the way things are going. But when I get the 3rd coil in here, maybe all my cores or whatever I'm going to put in there, there's room for 4 little cores in each bobbin. They're made out of iron infused PLA. Now let me show you the progress. Now we don't have any toroidal progress yet. I'm just making sure everything will function once I put it in there. So I'm gonna hit the toggle switch for the battery. Oh, that's not good. Yeah, we had contact. I don't know how much of that drained the battery. Oh man, this is hard to do with one hand. And avoid all that contact. Okay, power on. I smelled something. I'm just gonna look over real quick, make sure there's no There we go. So it works. That's an external trigger, and this is all in series so far, but it works. We'll see about the toroidal part once we narrow everything down. We're just making sure it spins. And it does. It works. We might put some couplers just to keep the rotor in place. So we'll look at that one more time. We'll do it without the power on, just to get a differential. Oh yeah. And then once we narrow it all down, it should counter rotate, or at least rotate. We'll get a toroidal effect. But as it keeps creeping over to that one side, it gets away from the trigger. One more time for good measure. Here we go. Bingo. That's kind of right where we want to be. One more coil to go. And then we'll narrow the ends down, get it all in series, hook up our trigger coil, and that's pretty much a good way to do it when you're going 2 to 3 kind of thing. I don't know. We'll see what happens when we put the 3rd one in there. 18 gauge and 32 gauge in series. So it's the coil is in series, and then it's in series with the next coil that's in series. So this whole thing is a series circuit. Really sweet, really sweet. Now, so awesome, man. And I had a feeling it would work like this, but we're not there yet. We're almost there. Heck yeah, it's gonna be great. I kind of want to see how many amps are being pulled. But I'm using a 12-volt battery, so I'm not really seeing that. So cool, man. And then we'll probably look our trigger, our transistor will probably look something like that. We'll probably narrow one of these down, make it real small, and put it in there. Yeah. So cool. I'm glad that it's coming along the way it is. Could have just not worked at all. But it will need an external trigger. Yes, it will need an external trigger, and I'm not sure. I'm going to have to try the iron poles because they're not going to bend as easily as these aluminum ones, but they're going to have a nice draw on the rotor from all four sides. But I think with the 12-volt connection that it should work out. The 12 volts should have more push than all that iron has pull. So I'm going to run it one more time for good measure. So cool, man. Hell yeah. All right. Thank you very much. Peace out. Good night. Bye now.